In a move to tighten control over China's access to critical technology, the United States has introduced new restrictions aimed at limiting Beijing's technological growth. The US Department of Commerce has imposed fresh limits on the sale of high-bandwidth memory chips, which is a key component in AI systems. And these restrictions target not only American companies like Micron Technology, but also foreign giants like South Korea's SK Hynix and Samsung Electronics. Now, these memory chips, in case you aren't aware, are crucial for data storage and are vital for the development of artificial intelligence. However, the United States has stopped short of sanctioning additional major Chinese firms, signaling a more measured approach in this ongoing tech battle. Well, for further clarity from Washington, D.C., we have with us Ray Locker. Thank you so much, Ray, for making time for us and joining us on NDTV. Do you think this is a necessary step to protect national security? Or is this an economic strategy to prevent China from overtaking the US in key areas? Or are we witnessing the start of a dangerous tech Cold War?
I think it's a little bit of both. I mean, these things are not done spontaneously. They're the result of months, sometimes years of lobbying and communications with various interests, the companies themselves, Chinese diplomats, people in the United States. So these things are a long time coming. And obviously, they're not as stringent as some people suspected or feared they would be.
Now, while these restrictions, Ray, are aimed at stalling China's tech ascent, as many argue, could they backfire by forcing China to actually fast-track its own domestic semiconductor industry? In that case, is this a case of the US inadvertently helping China become more self-sufficient?
I mean, there are always unintended consequences of steps like this, and you're not really sure what's going to happen. If the Chinese do have the capability to go on their own without benefiting from these other companies that are supplying them now, and they do it and are able to seize a market that's important to them, then yes, that's exactly what could happen. My hunch is that the people who came up with this strategy don't believe that will happen and that will have some beneficial effect to U.S. industries and other companies in other countries.
Right. Many are questioning whether these actions actually are truly about protecting national security, as many officials in the White House have also indicated, or they're part of a broader strategy to economically cripple China and maintain U.S. dominance in the tech industry. But thank you so much, Ray Locker, for joining us on NDTV.
My pleasure.